ਘਰ ਇੱਕ ਐਸੀ ਥਾਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਹਰ ਕੋਈ ਆਪਣੀ ਨਿੱਜੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਸੁਨਹਿਰੀ ਪਲ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਹੈ। ਉਹ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਭਰਿਆ ਜੀਵਨ ਬਤੀਤ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਪੂਰੀਆਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਦ ਕਿਸੇ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਨੂੰ ਸਜੇ ਹੋਏ ਘਰ 'ਚ ਬਦਲਿਆ ਜਾਵੇ। ਨਵੇਂ ਘਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਫਰੇਮਿੰਗ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਫਿਨਿਸ਼ਿੰਗ ਤੱਕ, ਡ੍ਰੇਪਰੀ, ਪੇਂਟਿੰਗਸ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਡੈਕੋਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਅਸੈਸਰੀਜ਼ ਤੱਕ, ਤੁਸੀਂ SK ਹੋਮ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਈਨਸ ਦੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਸਰਵਿਸਿਜ਼ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਸੁਪਨਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਹਕੀਕਤ 'ਚ ਬਦਲ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਕੰਟੈਕਟ ਕਰੋ ਸੰਦੀਪ ਕੌਰ 6048259295।
ਕਮਾਇਮਾ ਕਾਲਜ ਸਕੂਲ ਆਫ ਨਰਸਿੰਗ BC ਦੇ ਰਜਿਸਟਰਡ ਹੈਲਥ ਕੇਅਰ ਅਸਿਸਟੈਂਟ ਟ੍ਰੇਨਿੰਗ ਪ੍ਰੋਵਾਈਡਰ ਹਨ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲ ਵਿਦਿਆਰਥੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਉੱਚ ਮਿਆਰ ਦੀ ਵਿੱਦਿਆ ਦੇਣ ਲਈ ਵਚਨਬੱਧ ਸਰਟੀਫਾਈਡ ਟੀਚਰਸ ਹਨ। ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟ ਕੇਅਰ ਏਡ, ਹੈਲਥ ਕੇਅਰ ਅਸਿਸਟੈਂਟ, ਲੌਂਗ ਟਰਮ ਕੇਅਰ ਏਡ, ਹੋਮ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਵਰਕਰ, ਇੰਟਰਨੈਸ਼ਨਲੀ ਐਜੂਕੇਟਡ ਨਰਸ ਲਾਇਸੈਂਸ਼ਰ ਪ੍ਰਿਪਰੇਸ਼ਨ, ਪ੍ਰੀਨੇਟਲ ਕਲਾਸਿਸ ਐਂਡ ਅਦਰ ਨਰਸਿੰਗ ਵਰਕਸ਼ਾਪਸ। PCTIA ਤੋਂ ਮਾਨਤਾ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਕਮਾਇਮਾ ਕਾਲਜ ਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਕਰੋ 6045935178।
Once again, welcome back to the program. ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅਰਵਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਕਲਸੀ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਫਾਈਨੈਂਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਸੀ। ਆਓ ਕੁਝ ਸਿਹਤ ਸੰਬੰਧੀ ਕੁਝ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈਣੇ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਬ੍ਰੈਡ ਮੈਥਿਊਜ਼ ਤੋਂ। ਇੱਕ ਚਾਈਨੀਜ਼ ਮੈਡੀਸਨ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੈਕਟੀਸ਼ਨਰ ਹਨ ਅਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਉਣਗੇ ਕਿ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਮੌਸਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਦਲਾਅ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਫਾਲ ਅਤੇ ਵਿੰਟਰ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਅਪਰੋਚ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਇਸ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿ ਕੋਲਡ ਅਤੇ ਫਲੂ ਸਿੰਪਟਮ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ, ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਐਲਰਜੀਜ਼ ਵੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ। ਤਾਂ ਕਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਜਾਏ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ herbs ਦੇ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਠੀਕ ਰੱਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ। Let's welcome Dr. Brad Matthews. Welcome to the program.
Thanks very much.
So Doctor, in the past programs we have talked a little bit about herbs and how they can help you. As fall and winter is approaching now, if you could tell us during this time of the year, what kind of issues come forward to you as a doctor? What do you see? What kind of symptoms are found and what needs to be done for that?
Okay, good questions. With the change of the seasons, what we often see is cold and flu, right?
Right.
Preponderance of colds and flus. So sinus congestion, coughs, fever, headaches,
Right.
chills, that sort of thing. There's two approaches that we take at that. One is an intervention approach. Someone comes in and they're sick already, so we treat it that way.
Right.
But we can take a preventative approach too, where there are certain herbs that a person can take to stimulate the immune system to prevent them from getting a cold or flu.
Okay, and especially when winter comes, elders have a lot of problems about arthritis and also the immunity goes down. So in these type of cases, what should be kept in mind and how can the herbs be of help?
Okay, so with immune response, stuff like that, arthritis, colds and flus, whatnot, it's a good idea to take an herb that will promote immune response.
Okay.
A good example would be Japanese red reishi. Japanese red reishi has been shown to stimulate the production of interferon in the body. This is a constituent that helps to slow down the growth of viruses in the body.
Right.
It also promotes the activation of macrophages, those cells in the blood that gobble up and eat bacteria, even certain cancer cells. Japanese red reishi is so effective in cancer treatment that the Japanese Health Authority actually endorses it in use in cancer treatment.
Wow.
And also interleukin 1 and 2, another protein that helps to call to action those killer cells and the antiviral compounds in the body.
Okay, so as you have said that this helps in immunity also, especially during the cold months, because your immunity is down and you are not going out of the home, basically sitting most of the time home or just going for work, and there's not much of sunshine. So how can this reishi, what you talked about, help you out in increasing your immunity?
Yeah, well, as I said there, it does, classic scientific studies are showing now that it does promote interferon production in the body, the antiviral components in the body, right? We also want to make sure that we take proper precautions, hand washing, for example, right? Making sure that we wash our hands frequently throughout the day, especially if we're in public places, using phones, keyboards at work, that sort of thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
and those people who are having arthritis, how does red reishi help them?
Well, red reishi does have anti-inflammatory effects. In fact, I read a study recently that suggested that reishi is as effective as 5 milligrams of hydrocortisone in pain relief. So it has anti-inflammatory effects and is probably less harmful to the digestive system than classic anti-inflammatories like naproxen or ibuprofen or that sort of thing.
Right, and for inflammation we also hear about ginseng, or as a matter of fact just the ginger what we take. So are these also good?
Yeah, ginseng and ginger, all of these things can be helpful. Again, we want a proper diagnosis from a skilled or professional Chinese medicine practitioner.
Right.
But ginseng is much like red reishi, an adaptogen, right? It helps the body deal with the effects of,
Right.
of stress and immune response issues. Yeah.
And then there are so many herbs also available in the market right now. So again, for just keeping yourself fine during these winter months, what all else can be taken which can keep you in good health?
Well, ginseng, red reishi, right? Eat foods that are not processed, naturally grown foods,
Okay.
organic where possible. Make sure we're washing our hands, all of that sort of thing, and look for quality products in your
Right.
herbal ingredients, right?
Now
So we
that's
look-
a very important point what you have raised about looking into quality products. Now when we go to the market and we find the market is flooded with herbs and all the other things, and as far as the price is concerned, then we want to go for the lowest price which is tagged, which is on sale or something. So how should a common person make it sure that what he is buying, at least whatever he is paying, it's giving him value for that?
Yeah, that's a good question. We want to look for, first of all, the NPN number, the Natural Health Product Number that is provided by Health Canada. This
Right.
ensures that the product is safe for use. Then we want to look for products that are used with hot water extraction. So the medicinal ingredient has been boiled out of the herb
Okay.
and then encapsulated. So there's no fillers or additives in that to make
Right.
it look like it's more than it is. Cheaper products are generally not as effective, and if we're taking something into the body,
Right.
we might as well get the most benefit from doing that.
Right, but also does this mean that only very expensive herbal products are the ones which are going to have an impact on the body, or
No, there are very good products out there at reasonable prices.
Right.
So most of the retailers have fairly good product knowledge.
Okay.
We want to make sure, for example, with ginseng, there are several different species of ginseng. Make
Right.
sure it's Chinese, Japanese, or Korean ginseng, which is
Okay.
called Panax ginseng.
Okay.
Other ginsengs are not the same. Siberian ginseng, American ginseng don't have the same antiviral and health promoting effects as
Right.
Oriental ginseng. Red reishi, the same. Japanese red reishi is generally a superior product. So look for products that are dark red in color, very bitter tasting. They're sourced from the fruiting body of the mushroom itself. So they're
Okay.
Ganoderma lucidum. You can see products out there called reishi mycelium, and it's not as effective. It doesn't have the same number of ganoderic acids, which are the active ingredients in the medicine.
Okay. Also, as far as the patients who are suffering from arthritis, and especially the elders, what would you recommend as some exercise or anything apart from taking red reishi? What can they do? Because what happens is with the cold out, you are not going out and sitting at home. Your just shoulder or your joints just becomes very stiff. So what kind of movement should be done?
Well, I generally, as a practitioner of Chinese medicine, suggest slow-moving exercises such as Tai Chi, that sort of thing that you can do in your
Right.
home. There are lots of television programs now that show Tai Chi exercises, and
Right.
they're easy enough to do. They're low impact on the joints. If you have the energy to get out and go somewhere, water exercises can be good too, because they have no impact on the joints and you're still getting the blood circulation moving and the muscles you use.
And towards the end, as you have mentioned about water, how many glasses of water should be consumed every day?
That varies depending on the person and your activity levels.
Right.
As a general rule, if you're feeling thirsty, you're not hydrated enough. So generally speaking, I suggest people sip water throughout the day. 6 to 8 glasses is kind of a ballpark figure.
Okay.
But again, if you're feeling thirsty, you're not taking enough water.
Thank you, sir, for your time. Pleasure
You're
having
very
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਬ੍ਰੈਡ ਮੈਥਿਊਜ਼ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਕਾਰਡੀਓਵੈਸਕੂਲਰ ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਦਿਲ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੀਆਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਬਿਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਇਲਾਵਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕ੍ਰੋਨਿਕ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮਸ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੌਸਮ ਬਦਲਦਾ ਸਰਦੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੇ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਹਰਬਸ ਦੇ ਕਾਫੀ ਮਦਦ ਦੇ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਡਕਟ ਜੈਪਨੀਜ਼ ਰੈੱਡ ਰੇਸ਼ੀ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਮਸ਼ਰੂਮਸ ਦੇ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜੇਕਰ ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਕੰਜ਼ਿਊਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਇਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਓਵਰਆਲ ਡਿਵੈਲਪਮੈਂਟ ਬਿਹਤਰ ਸਿਹਤ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਦਦ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਐਕਸਰਸਾਈਜ਼ ਉੱਤੇ ਫੋਕਸ ਕੀਤਾ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਟੀਵੀ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਘਰ ਬੈਠੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਟਾਈ ਚੀ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਚਾਈਨੀਜ਼ ਐਕਸਰਸਾਈਜ਼ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਉਹ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂ ਈਵਨ ਐਜ਼ ਅ ਮੈਟਰ ਆਫ ਫੈਕਟ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਛੋਟੀ ਮੋਟੀ ਐਕਸਰਸਾਈਜ਼ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਲਓ ਹੱਥ ਹਿਲਾਓ ਆਪਣੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਜੁਆਇੰਟਸ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੀ ਬਹੁਤੀ ਮੂਵਮੈਂਟ ਕਰੋ ਉਸ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਬੈਨੀਫਿਟ ਮਿਲ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਪਾਣੀ ਦੇ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਹਰ ਰੋਜ਼ 6 ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ 8 ਗਲਾਸ ਪਾਣੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਪੀਆ ਕਰੋ